Hello and welcome to Watchdog Wargaming. So, after many years of waiting and resetting the clocks, the squats are back. So it's Leagues of Vohan and also a Necromunda with the Ironhead, I should say, squat prospectors, which we'll have a look at later on. So, yeah, squats, amazing. So, these is probably one of the first armies I started with back in the old Rogue Trader days. A little bit confused sort of whether they were space dwarves, space Vikings, space bikers, but they were good. As I said, my fantasy army at the time was dwarves, so it made sense that my Rogue Trader 40k army would be dwarves, or in this case squats. So before I go on to this, the review of the Necromunda box set. First off, I'd like to congratulate Models for Heroes for their 5th anniversary of supporting both the military and emergency services through model making to support positive mental health. So Malcolm and the 150 volunteers that are UK-wide, congratulations, well done, and keep up the good work. So moving on to the box set. So like most of you, you either have to save it, buy it yourself, or wait for a your birthday, or in this case, it was Father's Day. So this is what I was for my two lads. So Necromunda, Ironhead, Squad Prospectors. So thank you to Aaron and to Reese out there as well. So it's all thanks to them. So I'm able to review these. Right. Okay. So I'll just switch over to desktop camera in a second, but also as well what I'll do is I'll put up a couple of pictures of my squats that I had that I found from my first army. So someone out there is a lots of points of squats that are painted in Desert Cam. I'll put a picture up on you later on of what they are. So if they're still out there and you've got them, I would be be great to see if they're still out there and you've got any pictures of them. So it was I think I did them in also the chocolate chip Desert Cam, which the Americans had for some strange reason. They look good, but you'll see the pictures I'll put on you later on. And then sort of also I had the Adeptus Mechanicus squat as well. So you've seen that already in some pictures, which I painted up as Leads of Vohan, but actually the color scheme of it looks more like the Ironhead Squad Prospectors, apart from the yellow head or yellow hat. So right, okay. So give me a second, and I'll switch over to desktop camera. So here we are, Necromunda, the Ironhead Squat Prospectors, 8 Citadel miniatures. So looking at the Games Workshop blurb on them, sort of squats weren't eaten all by the Tyranids, and so they have survived over various different planets, and planets Necromunda is actually one of them. So it says on here, squat clans of Necromunda have mined, traded, and survived on this dangerous planet for 10,000 years, traveling the wastes in massive land trains. Ooh, trains. To search for deposits of rare resources. When they locate such a dig site, these abhuman delvers settle in, extract all the wealth they can plunder. Gangs of prospectors patrol tightly guarded excavations or scout for fresh finds in the ash wastes. Armed with finely engineered weapons and powerful mining tools, rigged to serve as improvised armaments. So this is, as you can see, it's a multi-part plastic kit allowing you to build your own Ironhead Squat Prospectors gang, including a charter master, a drill masters to provide stern leadership and powerful weaponry. So this, like I said, it's got 8 figures in there. It's been designed to provide you with all the wide variety of equipment, options, and cosmetic components, so that each member of your gang can be unique. So before we open it up, it says it has 8 bodies and 4 unique designs, each wearing protective mining suits with a variety of accessories like scanners and grenades to be assembled as you see fit. It has 10 heads in 5 different designs and 10 headlamp helmets in 5 different designs, and 2 fully enclosed helmets, each compatible with any of the heads. As for weapons, as you can see on the picture there, it's got various small arms and close combat weapons, and the box sets contains 2 Ironhead heavy stubbers, which are those ones there. Ironhead auto guns, which I believe are these ones. Ironhead bolt pistols, which I believe are those ones. Or no, in fact, those are auto pistols. Those are the bolt pistols. There's the auto pistols. And 2 stone burners and 2 power hammers. So that's the power hammers there, and I believe that's the stone burners is the actual bit on the top there. So and the full rules for this gang can be found in the Necromunda book of the Outlands supplement, so which is also out now at the moment. So let's get into the box and have a look of what's actually inside there. So yep, still wrapped up all nicely, as you can see from the glare. That's every if I get the angle wrong. So yeah, typical typicals of packaging, good box, lots of information on there, and painting guide at the back. And it's also suggested the paint schemes that you need: grey seer, deathcore drab, Ural yellow, Sons of Horus green. Ooh, I haven't got any of that, so I need to get some of that. Lead belcher and brass scorpion. So yeah, so let's get into the actual box set. Oh. Let's get this plaster off without cutting my fingers. And there we are. Okay, so oh, there's nothing like the smell of new plastic when you open boxes. So let's put the box to one side at the moment, and then let's see what we've got. So this is read first assembly guide. What you need: glue, snippers, and mold line remover. Be interesting to see how much mold lines actually on here. And again, gives you the various options of how you want your models to fit. Yeah, quite clear, easy to follow. And on the back as well, yeah. So okay, so yes, Ironhead heavy stubber was that the long barrel. Then the auto gun was the one with the sort of barrel underneath. Oh, the bolt head one was the slightly different underneath magazine. The bolt pistols, auto pistols, and the stub gun. Okay, yes, so we've got lots of choices on there as well. Brilliant. So let's put that to one side. You've got your bases as normal. Was that 32 mil? There's that 32 mil, he says. Oh, let me just double check. Oh, I'll come back to that one. Okay, so yeah, typical sort of Games Workshop sprue, good solid plastic, well sculpted, well defined. And I'm just actually, as I'm looking now, I can't see much actual flash. Lots of detail on these figures as well, and they're probably going to be easy to paint. So let's have a look. So yeah, you've got all the different heads, and the heads seem to be your typical sort of dwarfish features, lots of beards, some with, some without, some with sort of like sideburns, full blonde general melted moustache, and they got your different weapon options as well. So it's Yeah, it pretty much it's. I think you've just got two of the same. Yeah, it's two of the same sprue, so that'll give you the 8 figures. But you say we've got all the different choices of your figures in there as well. So that's pretty much it. So this is going to be added to my plastic rack mounting, and sort of when I finish off my orcs, this is probably one of the next projects I've got to do. So it's I just want to get back into doing doing my squats. So it's I just be interesting to see how sort of the squats race progresses and what else comes out from Games Workshop further down the line. You know, they've got the Leagues of Vohan and all that are coming out. Where they have whether we have walking IA robots and everything else. That's something interesting. I see that they got the trikes out. You know, did see mention about the land train? That'd be a brilliant thing. Sort of how they certainly back in the day, if you played squats in the epic size, they had land trains. They also had blimps and lots of artillery, mole mortars, tarantulas, sort of lots of different weapons. So it was. I am well impressed with these on there. So as I'm just looking at them, just thinking, you know, what else I can use them for. So it's you know, maybe you know, as I said years ago, so when squats stopped being squats in the normal race, mine joined the Imperial Guard, so I had very short Imperial Guard. But in a moment of madness, I sold them all on, and I think this is the last of my chocolate chip one that actually I've got left. So if you see any more like that out there, that's I think, you know, that's probably my old ones. Yeah, I can never do the eyes. They always look like Clarence, and they're all crossfire. But yeah, so that was one of my original squats. And also when I was rummaging around, so you've seen this one before as well, and that was the League of Vohan when it first came out. This was my Adeptus Mechanica squat, which I painted in the same colours. So again, I was just looking at these Ironheads now, and these Ironheads are very similar in that. I presume that, you know, if I let me just get the box art. If I was to so like there, so that's the bossman there with the power hammer, and if you look at this one, it's very similar to the new one. So that's interesting. I like that one. Sort of yeah. Okay, so could merge in quite nicely. And when I was again having another rummage today, I found another one for another squat, which has just been undercoated, but he's got one of the he's got a bolter on there as well. So must be something I've found at some point and changed the weapon that was on there and put a bolt gun on it. So it's again, I'll get around to painting him as well. So it's I've got one of my old ones, a new one, and the AdMech one, and now sort of back into the Ironhead Squad Prospectors. So I'm really looking forward to you know, painting these up next. I will put a showcase on there. Unfortunately, I'm a very slow painter. With everything that's you know, sort of you've got to do in real life. I try to do at least 10-20 minutes of painting every day, just to sort of, and then where I can, sort of get the afternoon, like a Sunday afternoon or wherever, to try and get some a big chunk of painting done. So still doing all my orcs at the moment, but this is sort of so this will be my next project. Will be Necromunda Ironhead Squat Prospectors. So if as I said, nothing else to sort of talk about at the moment, but lots of things coming down the line. So next project was be this. If you've already painted these up, I would love to see what you've done, and so put it in the comments below. Also, as well, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. But slowly the numbers are going up, and my goal is to get to that 1,000 subscribers. And I'll just keep plugging away on this, So unfortunately, I can't do it one every week, and have to fit it around everything else that I've got involved at the moment, and mostly with supporting veteran charities. And but I'll get there, and hopefully it'll be something that you enjoy. It could be to do with Warhammer. It could be to do with necromunda in this case, or it could be bolt action or rapid fire or other things. I've got so lots of interests, and I'm willing to start and look at new things. So if you've got any suggestions of perhaps where else I could look at, that'd be appreciated. So thanks for your time. You take care, and I'll catch up with you soon. All the best now. Bye now.
Squad morale restored.